All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. A short kick taken at the 18, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on the first play is Corral. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
To throw again on second down. Corral. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On third down, Corral. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Odafe Owe able to record his 5th sack of the season. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is Owe, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Ready. 52 blaster. Strike. Check, strike. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Out to his left. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. First down, and they stick with Eckler. He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Austin Eckler, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On second down, here's Corral. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Throw, 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The Panthers at 3 and 2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
On 3rd down, here's Corral. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
Running on first down, Eckler. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Michael, 3-3. Strike 2.
2 and now on first down. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second and 5 now. Tua caught on the slant. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 14-0.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll get to the 30-yard line. Bounds. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Corral looking to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Odafe Owe. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Corral.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, Corral.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 27, Tua. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 12, Tua.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Succop's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Corral sets up play action.
That's over the middle and caught by Arcega-Whiteside. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Corral, another throw on 2nd down.
Incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Throwing here, Corral. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here's Corral.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Now after the sack, you got Corral and the Panthers here staring at a tough play, 3rd and long.
Under pressure, they got him again. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Red cycle.
2 and now on first down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Cluster 6. Edo blue.
On 2nd and 10.
Tua.
He'll get this to Eckler. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Draw play. It's Eckler. And some room to roam now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's Eckler again. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9. Tua being chased and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Corral. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
On the double. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Fury. Yellow. Hey, check mega. Hustle, hustle. Ready?
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Go red. Ultra. Go ultra.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Black ultra.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And that'll be off the crossbar and out and short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And the lead will stay put at 17. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
On first down, it's Corral. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On first down, Corral. Steps away to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Christian Wilkins in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Taunted but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Third and long, Corral. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Fourth down, here's Corral.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's got this down to the 35.
128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Tua now on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Keenan Allen, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Corral, another throw on second down.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Here's Corral on first down.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Corral with it on first down.
That is caught by Anderson.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Corral.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers get a bit closer. Corral throwing for it.
He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's got some space here. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets him to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams? In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
A big play there for Carolina. 64 yards.
Here we go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Corral. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Now after the sack, you got Corral and the Panthers here staring at a tough play, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Sly able to put this one through, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Keenan Allen with career touchdown number 75. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now after the sack, you got Corral and the Panthers here staring at a tough play, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Corral. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Here we go, set. Plaster, stick. Edo blue. On the ball.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Succop for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 52, Panthers 18.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after
Corral is intercepted again. That's number 3.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Seahawks, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like I'm Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete